What it do? What it do? What it do? Hey, I'm 8 minutes early, man. Y'all get on up in here. Get on up in here. Get in here. Get in here. Don't run from it. Run to it. It's your boy, OG Bam. Hey, title earned, not just given. Hey, come on up in here. Get on up in here. Get on up in here, man. Get on up in here. Let's pop it. Let's pop it. Let's have this 4 o'clock live. Let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense. In here. Get on up in here, man. Let's make it make sense. You know, y'all get on up in here, man. Damu up in here. Damu up in here. That's what I'm talking about. Damu up in the house. Damu up in the house. What it do, Damu? Come on, man. We got 6 people up in here. Woof up in the house. Woof up in the house. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Andrew Kelly up in the house. OG, speak the truth. I got to, man. I ain't got no choice. The truth is the only thing in me, man. The truth is the only thing in me, man. Yo, all these other haters, man, they can't distract the truth. They can't hinder the truth. You understand what I'm saying? The truth is eating them up. I'm tapping them on their ass every other day. Conti, what's up? Solo up in the house. Solo up in the house. Reg Dog up in the house. That's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all get on up in here, man. Get on up in here. Off day tonight, just kicking it, big homie. That's what I'm talking about, Damu. We with you, fam. Black Unity. Check this out, man. I was at work today. Got my lunch at 10 o'clock. I got to do Monday through Friday. And somebody, Mr. 106, Mr. 160, I mean, what it do, OG Johnny Bench, hope all is well, bro. Man, it's good. But anyway, this dude told me yesterday that I only want unity for gang members. And gang members ain't regular black folks. So what is a regular black folks? Because I know for a fact, I advocate black unity. I ain't never ran across a regular black man or a regular black man. I done ran across some real black men. I done ran across some black people that don't want to be black. Now, if that's what he called a regular black man or regular black folks. Oh, this is what he said. He said, the regular black folks is what did that brawl in Alabama. Is that's who did that? So every time I stayed down, rest in peace, Big Wood, Mona Park, CC. All right. So every time I stayed down for my race, I was a regular black folks. But when I said I was a Crip, I wasn't a regular black folks. Let me share something with you. And people need to understand this, man. What's wrong with my race sometimes? We too quick to let people give us titles. We allow people to give us titles about who we are, what we supposed to be, and what we don't supposed to be. So let me share this with you, man. What happened in Alabama could have happened anywhere in America. In any state in the United States, black folks would have came to the aid. They'd have seen any other race whooping on another brother or another sister. Trust and believe that. There ain't no such thing as regular black folks. Like either you real or you fake. But it is a such thing as this. People are so ashamed they don't want to be black. That's just like the hood rat title. People get because the rappers talk about women so bad and the white folks came over the Simpsons. Hood rats, suddenly we took aboard that. The man, listen to me, man. My homegirl, Tan, her daughter about 40-something years old. And the first time I ever heard somebody say hood rat was Tan's grandmother, my homie BJ Mom, Miss Joyce, resting in peace. She told Tan, her granddaughter, Tan used to hang in the hood. She was from my hood. And Tan would bring her baby with her. Instead of leaving her baby at home, Tan had her baby. She was keeping her baby. And Miss Joyce said, that's a hood rat baby. That wasn't in derogatory terms. She was just saying she hanging in the hood. Watch this, man. I'm a hood rat. I'll still go to my hood, man. I got to go to my hood. I ain't got to be there every day, but I got to go there to get grounded, to get that, rejuvenate myself. I go there to get that strength that I be lacking in sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing as regular black folks. You got a whole lot of black folks that wish they wasn't black. Bam ain't one of them. Bam ain't one of them. I don't sugarcoat what I'm saying. I don't run from it. I run to it. I don't want nobody to believe that I just want gang. I want people to stop gang banging. I don't want unity amongst the gangs. I want peace amongst the gang. I want unity amongst my people. I want unity amongst my race. Either I'm a racist or I'm trying to get the gangs to come together before we can start some chaos. Let me share this with y'all, man. Whoever been following me from the very beginning of my YouTube, I ain't never belittled Hispanics. I ain't never belittled no white people. Whoever attacked my people, I put my feet on their neck. That's what I did. I ain't never been no victim. Been caught up in riots, got a slice on me, but I ain't never been a victim. I always been the suspect, right? I ain't never belittled no kids. I ain't never got at nobody fire. I don't clout chase it. I don't watch other people serve just so I can see what they saying. I'm being accused of being a racist because I guess I ain't a regular black folks. They send shouts out to people because they talk to them for the first time. Here, dude telling me, bam, don't want to agree to what no other race say that's racist. Watch this. Go to any show y'all ever seen me say, man, anything I ever talked about riots. I said Hispanics win some, blacks win some. I know how to take a W just as well I know how to take a L. I witnessed that 100. Say it again, Solo. So it's a trip. You're exactly right. For instance, you started calling a little boy Killer for a nickname. What you think you're going to try to live up to? Say it again, Solo. But watch this, man. People, what I'm saying, people is trying to discredit what I'm trying to do. Watch this, man. I believe in my race. I commend any man that stand up for his race. So don't knock me because I stand up for mine and want to uplift mine. I believe in empowering the black people. I believe in empowering and peace in my black community. And this is the cold part. If I want peace in the black community, don't you know I want peace in the Hispanic community because they share the same community I have? You understand what I'm saying? I don't talk about prison. I elaborate based on what some of your folks said about prison when it came to us. Oh, y'all don't roll people up. Y'all do this and y'all do that. Because you dudes march to somebody else's beat. Don't get mad because I don't. Then watch this, man. I don't be watching. I watch Kill Mac. I watch Melly Mel, Gangsta, and Cartoon. I don't watch nobody else shows on YouTube. I have no need in that. Somebody might send me something. You understand? I'm not on a destructive path, so I don't watch destructive shit. You understand what I'm saying? But this dude sit up and said, somebody sent it to me today. If I go back to the pen, I might have to answer up to what's coming out of my mouth. Again, man, we're not cut from the same cloth, dude. You can't walk a mile in my shoes. You understand what I'm saying? OG, they said Dr. King was a racist because he fought for his people. Respect. Say it again. And hey, watch this, man. Whenever somebody put me in Malcolm, Martin Luther King saying I can walk in their shoes, that's a compliment to me. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm here to let you know, ain't no such thing as regular black folks, man. Because if it's a such thing as regular black folks, gangbangers is the minority where they need to get off their ass and start doing and saying the shit I'm saying where we can have peace in our community. I want the gangs to learn how to love each other and respect each other. I don't need the gangs coming together just to come together. I want the gangs to come together and police our own communities, uplift and save the kids. You understand what I'm saying? So these dudes that sit up and want to twist shit I say, these immature, irresponsible dudes. They caught up into materialistic ass shit. I done had 100 changes, man, at least about 10 cars in my life. That shit don't mean that. When I got out the pen, I went straight to the car lot and bought a Jag. Wrecked it about 3 years later. I'm finna get me something now because I'm really saving my bread, right? So I don't understand how somebody is trying to monitor my behavior on YouTube and not monitoring themselves. You understand what I'm saying? I understand that the truth do hurts. Well, if the truth hurts, man, stop tapping in. You say you're not a clout chaser, but that's what it seems you're doing. Stop. Watch this. I'm a real black folk. I'm a real black man. I'm not a regular black man. I'm a real black man. You understand what I'm saying? And a real black man is held accountable for his actions, and he takes a stand. I stand for something. I don't fall for anything. You understand what I'm saying? See, what comes out my mouth, I'm willing to die for. I represent my blackness today. I don't just represent Crip. I'm a non-active gang member. Because I sit up and say, hey, I'm the gatekeeper, Cripism, Damuism, and my blackness. Don't get it twisted saying I'm a gang member. I might be the one that can save you from that gang. Never know. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the dude that want to have peace in his community while everybody else is talking that flip-flop shit. Even if you ever go back to the king, you ain't no track star. You don't play hide and seek. Say it again. And watch this. This is the cold part, man. I don't even know why this dude want to wish me to go back to jail anyway. Because I ain't never going back to jail, man. I don't watch this. These dudes say things just to be saying things. I'm being accused of something that they do. And they can't look in the man in the mirror and tell it on their show. You understand what I'm saying? I want peace very badly in my community. See, I'm not ashamed to say that I always say this to y'all, man, that I was a Ku Klux Klan in a black man's body. Because the only thing I ever did was to my own people. Only did it to my own people. I didn't join the gang because I came from a broken home. I didn't join the gang because somebody in my family got shot. I ain't joined the gang because one of my friends got killed. I became a Crip because I wanted to be a Crip. It was like everybody wanted to have a big wheel. Well, I wanted to be a Crip. OG Bam, you actually saved me lives. Thank you. But listen to me, man. And when I gang bang, I stopped gang banging at 18. Listen to me, man. I stopped gang banging when I was 18. I went to prison when I was 19. I didn't go in prison saying I was a player. I was already known from being from Compton as a Crip, a Keyway. So I just, jail is what you gang bang at. So I started back gang banging. But if you ran into my homies, soon as I came home, I was one of the most pro-blackest dudes in my hood, me and my homie Simba. You understand what I'm saying? Lee Bo. Listen to me, I lace my homie June Bug. Bo, then why I'm lacing them on their blackness. So don't come at me with this wishy-washy ass shit like I'm some racist and I don't care about my people. I love being black. I love my people. That's why ain't no black man my enemy today. That's why ain't no black man my enemy today. That's why I can go in any black community without having no problems. That's why I ain't got to move away and then try to belittle where I come from, because that's what most of these dudes do. They think because they didn't got that place high on the hill that they regular black folks. No, that ain't no regular black folks. See, watch this, man. Gangbangers ain't the only one that destroyed their community. This is what people need to understand about the black community. Gang members ain't the only one that destroyed the community. Dope dealers destroyed the community. Robbers destroyed the community. Taggers destroyed the community. We all played a role. We all played a role in destroying our own community. We all made it unsafe, not just the gang members. I told you this. But I'm stepping up as a non-active gang member, as an OG, what is his title earned, not just given. And I'm trying to give back. I'm trying to open these little kids' eyes, saying being in a gang ain't cool and going to prison ain't cool. Now, if I'm wrong for that, please let me know. Guys, 42 people in here. 42 people, please let me know if I'm wrong for wanting to do that. So I done ran into the wall. I'm telling the kids, you ain't got to run into the wall. You ain't got to make the mistakes I made in life. I already made the mistake for you. I don't want you to go to prison. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want you to become a gang member. We had a black president, so that's telling the black kids he can be whatever he want to be. He ain't got to be a track star. He ain't got to be a baseball player, football player, basketball player. He can be a president. This vice president is telling these sisters, you can be a vice president. All right, wait, we already come from kings and queens. So let's get to our right birthright, to the throne where we're supposed to be sitting on. I don't do all this other shit people doing, man. That's the shit they do. It's a projection, bam, like most of the things they try to make a point about and can't. How is any black man a racist after 400 years of slavery? Say it again.
Keep on spitting that real one.
Say it again. And that's just what I be trying to tell them, man. What I don't understand is this, man. And I really believe this. I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way. If you ain't never gangbang, you shouldn't speak on gangbangers. If you ain't never been to prison, you shouldn't speak on prison. I've been accused of being institutionalized. Hey, man, let me tell you what institutionalized is to me. I ain't never walked around prison picking up no cigarette butt off the ground. That's the institutionalized person. I ain't never had to take medication while I was in prison. The shoe didn't break me. The shoe built me stronger. Listen to me. I just was unfortunate and got caught. So that's not institutionalized. You understand what I'm saying? Most people, most young people, black, white, brown, Hispanic, Asian, whatever the fuck, whatever race, most of you dudes is Google babies. Y'all Google shit. You don't read shit, you Google shit. Half of these dudes that talk about shit on YouTube, getting it from YouTube. Half of them say you got to stick to the G code and don't know what the G code even is. Half of them talk about other people that's rapping, go on rat shows. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you, man. You can't belittle, bam, nor can you hinder the movement. And if you dwell on my past, it's gonna fuck your future up. Please don't dwell into my past, because it's gonna hinder your future. I do not go to sleep thinking about this or thinking about that. I think about me and the better in my people. Man, let me share something with you, man. I honestly and truly believe this in my heart. That any gangbanger that see me, if I can turn my life around, he got a 99% chance that he can turn his life. Any black man seeing that, any black man hear Q's story and listen to Q's story, they know they can turn their life around. So I'm not about to let nobody on YouTube that's anti this, anti that, think he can hinder me for the missions that I'm trying to get on with my life. My mother and father is watching down from heaven. I wish they was here to see this positive turnaround that their son has started giving in his life. But now my aunties is doing it. My uncles is saying it. Oh, just the same age as Q. Listen to me, like Q said, don't quote me now. Some of you all's a pussy by your birth certificate date. Say it again, JC. Listen to me, man. I'm not here to belittle. I'm here to encourage. I'm not here to defame. I'm here to rebuild. Listen to what I'm telling you, man. Now, I will call a ball and strike. I ain't got no problem with telling some of these dudes to stay off my line. I don't care about what's going on in their business. I'm in my lane. And my lane consists of this: uplifting my people, educating my people, and they educating me. So when you tap in the BAM show, this can be a debate. Debate is like sharpening steel, iron sharpening iron. And this is what we're trying to do. The superiority and inferiority complex automatically puts the black race at the forefront of every aspect of life, proven fact. Q saying mad as OG BAM. When they mad though, you're just making our people aware. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Let me share this with y'all. I done did more to the black community than a whole lot of dudes. Am I embarrassed by some of the things I did to the black community? Hell yeah. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But I learned this from my mother about karma. See, what me and my little brother put out, my baby brother, rest in peace, what we put out in the atmosphere came back and bit us on the ass. I lost my baby brother. I lost a cousin. I lost numerous homeboys. See, the last funeral I went to, I was educating my homies. And I asked them, I says, I'm wrong for saying what I'm saying. They're like, hell no, big homie. And I started crying. So I ain't got no problem telling the nigga how I feel about my life, man. About what I done did in my life. I ain't embarrassed about being being an ex-gang member. I ain't embarrassed about putting a pistol on a black man on his forehead because he was in the opposite gang from me. I didn't know no better. Today, I will never do that. Only way I do something to a brother, he got to pose a physical threat to my life or to the people I love well-being. Then I'm gonna come out to play. I ain't no celebrity boxer, so don't ask me for a celebrity fight. I ain't gonna pull up on you, so don't tell me you're gonna pull up on me. I don't tap in nobody's shows with Melly Mel, Gangsta Cartoon, and Kev Mack. And I tap in Kev Mack shows more than I tap in any other show. I don't, watch this, man. I'm not trying to be friends with everybody that want to be friends with the whole world. See, the world don't like me, and the world don't owe me shit. I might owe the world some change after all said and done, but the world don't owe me shit. See, everything that happened in my life, it was because of me it happened. Me going to prison was because of me. You understand what I'm saying? Didn't know. I gave the white man access to giving me all this time. If I wouldn't have been out here on some square shit, it wouldn't have happened. I'm very intelligent, could have played pro ball, but I chose to want to be a gang member. But today, man, get crippled to me mean Christ restore important people. So I ain't with the bullshit nor with the fake shit. I'm gonna call a ball, a strike to strike. You got these brothers on here that's trying to belittle a movement. You got these Mahindas on here are so ashamed of themselves because they didn't tuck their tail. Listen to me, I don't speak bad on the Emmy. I don't speak bad on the Northerners. I don't speak bad on the Serenos. I give them their propers. I speak bad against anybody, black, white, Mexican, Asian. If you was in prison and you tucked your tail and you went to that S and Y yard, them the ones I talk about. I don't talk about nobody else. The racist. No, man, the racist shit come from these dudes. And I ain't gonna even say their names. That's giving them too much power. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Don't compare me to them. They can't walk a mile in my shoes. And I sure the fuck don't want to walk a mile in theirs. You understand what I'm saying? You do something saying, oh, I ain't clout chasing. I got more subscribers than them. You might do. I'm not only for subscribers, man. If I was, I'd be starting a whole lot of rhetoric because regular rhetoric gets you subscribers. I'm on here to educate and to enlighten my people. And in the process, I'm dropping some jewels towards the Hispanics. I'm dropping some jewels towards the white boys. So if you grab it, take it and run with it. But don't try to throw it and reverse the shit and throw it in my face. You understand what I'm saying? Say, I ain't got no conscience about messing with somebody and say, oh, I love you, baby. But in the penitentiary, I was killing people looking like, trying to stab people that look like your daddy. No, that ain't bam, get in. I don't do that. I don't do that. My life was way better than that. After 30 plus some years in prison, my life was way better than that, man. I'm a stand-up type of guy, got a hell of a job. I love me some me. I love my freedom. I love everything black. But at one point in my life, I wasn't loving everything that was black. I was a misguided youth out here, but I misguided myself. Because gangbanging ain't forced on you. It's a choice. I learned today, I'd rather take a chance than a choice. I ain't taking no more chances with my life. I'm trying to make the right decisions in my life. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue doing me, regardless of what somebody else say, because I'm uplifting my people don't mean I'm a racist. Again, I'm a pro-black man. I'm the gatekeeper for criticism, Damoism, and blackness on here. And if you got something negative to say about it, I'm coming to defend it. I don't do that. I've been finding myself raising the battle of wits with some imbeciles, some pieces of shit, dudes that run from funk. I ain't never ran from it. I always ran to it. I ain't never been the victim. I always been the suspect. You understand what I'm saying? And people need to start waking up and smelling the coffee, man. If you want to get some content off me, go somewhere else and get that shit. If you want to create some lies, go somewhere else and create them lies. You understand what I'm saying? We don't need this bullshit on YouTube. That's why the world is so watered down now. All you victims who's been victimized is coming on YouTube with a whole lot of misinformed information. And then you're saying, well, bam, saying this and bam, saying this. Go to your people channels and see what they say. All they talk about is prison and to try to make the blacks be the victim. And I'm just simply saying I was never a victim in prison. That makes me a racist. That makes me say, oh, I'm still institutionalized. All I think about is jail. Hey, man, seems like you dudes talk about prison more than anybody on YouTube. Then you talk about people you ain't never even met. At least the people I speak on, I know. You understand what I'm saying? Man had something to say because I said, Boxer, what's a hitter? He was a hitter. But I don't know what got into that man to make him want to go to the S&Y yard. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what got into him. It's a lot of hitters who went to the S&Y yard. You dudes on YouTube just wasn't hitters. Y'all wanted people to believe y'all had rank and y'all was hitters. Y'all was just some boys. That's all they really was. They was boys trying to play in the big league and found out they couldn't fit the shoes to be in the big league, man. So they went to the best league, D League. They took their tail. They said, oh, man, I can't make the cut. I got to go. My number coming up. You understand what I'm saying? Suddenly you get a conscience. No, you should have been had that. I was never a victim of prison, always a suspect. Say it again, Damu, this is what they ain't getting. Now, they ain't saying I'm hard. They ain't saying I'm hard, man. Listen to me, man. I've been there, motherfucking level 4 what's up, Hot Desert and New Corn. I've been at every level 4 except Hot Desert and New Corn. That New Delano, whatever the fuck they call it. Them the only level 4s I ain't been to. So when I see some of these dudes talking about these level 4s, they lying. They lying. They lying. They was on these foes, black, white, Mexican, I don't give a fuck. They should have met me, Cutes, Gangster, Rockhead. Should have ran into fraud. And I ain't just talking about brothers. Because I was one of the thinkers on the yard I was on. Thinker is a person with influence. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't just influence keyways. Damus came to me for advice. Non-affiliates came to me for advice. I considered myself a freedom fighter in prison. I stood up for my blackness in prison. Yeah, I was a Crip, but I stood up for my blackness. I'm a black man first. I've said multiple times how we get down on every race when I was in prison. They don't get it though, Nate Dogg, and I don't know why, man. For some reason, these dudes is trying to push a narrative that Bam is the racist. Mr. This the cold part, man. I hate a sellout brother. I hate a sellout nigga. I don't need no nigga defending me that don't know me. Excuse my language, y'all. I don't need no brother talking about you defending me. What the fuck you mean you defend? Defend yourself. I know how to defend me. I ain't calling you for no aid, brother. You don't know me to defend me. You understand what I'm saying? See, Bam don't go get off YouTube and get off my live and search YouTube. I don't troll this shit. Somebody might say, check this out. OG Bam giving you all real black pride. Thank you. Listen to me, man. I go in the blood community every week and sit over there and chop it up with my childhood friends. You understand what I'm saying? I talk to somebody that live in West Side Piru at least 4 or 5 times a week. Just got off the phone with him. Ain't got to say his name, but he in the show. You understand what I'm saying? My name get kicks over there in a positive way. I'm being encouraged to continue doing what I'm doing, not just from Keyways, not just from the Damus, but non-affiliated. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear this, you telling me I'm a racist, you thinking I'm institutionalized. You dudes that troll other people's shows is the ones that got a mental. You understand what I'm saying? Jail didn't scare me. I just got tired of going. See, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought going to prison was cool. You understand what I'm saying? I thought going to prison was cool, man. But I lost too much while I was in prison. My family members, my homies, my parents, uncles and aunties, little cousins, brothers, sisters, best friends. I couldn't be here for baby. I couldn't be here for Turtle. I couldn't be here for my cousin Darwin, my little brother Inch, my big brother Vader, Monty Make Willie, Buddy Kane, Deborah Ann, my cousin Twin. So I couldn't be here for them. I finally got it, man. I finally learned how to love me some me. And the process of loving how to love Bam, I learned how to love the color of my skin, black. I learned how to love me as well as being a black man. And I'm gonna stand on my blackness. I'm willing to die for my blackness. What's up, Robert S? You understand what I'm saying? I'm not here to play games, Blade, and I'm not here to play the games that these little kids like playing on YouTube. You talking about you ain't gonna do no more lies about me, yet you keeping me in your mouth. So if somebody come in your show and say, well, bam this or bam that, tell them you ain't speaking on it and talk about something else. So you come in my show, I know how to sell, man. I don't answer that. I don't do this. I don't do this. I'm not your puppet master. I'm not trying to pull you little itty bitty ass kids strings, man. I don't care if your show's successful or if it's a failure. I don't care if you're a success or a failure in your life. Your life is no importance of mine. It has no significance in my life. You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't on the same platform I'm on, man, I don't care about you. And the platform I'm on is the empowerment of my people. Now, if you ain't for that, fuck, kick rocks, man. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone, because I ain't going out my way to fuck with you. I don't troll the internet or YouTube searching content. My content comes from my life experiences, man. I speak on prison because I've been there. I speak on games because I was an active game member at one time in my life. Institutionalized, dude, I've been on the streets 5 years, man. And this is the longest I've been on the streets since the age of 12, and I'm loving every bit of it. But every time I went to jail, I knew I was gonna go to jail. Because I was breaking the law, I was shooting motherfuckers in front of everybody. So I knew somebody was gonna tell. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, man, I always went to prison for violence. I ain't never went for chasing no money. I got away hitting them licks. I always went for violence. So I always been a hood nigga, a thug from the very day I came out the womb. From kindergarten, I've been squabbling. So all this, you training for a fight, who wants some, man? Check this out, man. You studio ass gang members, you studio wannabe gang bangers, you YouTube wannabe gang bangers, man, go climb up under that motherfucking rock y'all came from up under, man, and leave Bam the fuck alone. Get on the mission of uplifting your people. Stop trying to belittle your people. Stop trying to be everybody's friends, because they don't respect you. You don't seem to get it. They want to see you discredit another brother. Here, dude, get on another dude's show. You ain't defending me. You ain't know me. How you gonna defend somebody you don't know? Compton girl, what's up, niece? You don't know me, dude. You can't defend me. I don't even want to be your friend. But I'm gonna respect you because you black. I got to respect anything that's black, right? But you seem to always butt in other people's business. You stay in a little kid's place, you get out of grown folks' business. You seem to always get in our business when it's for the empowerment of our people. You sitting up here trying to tell everybody else what they doing wrong, but afraid to look in the mirror. Stop going on these piece of shit ass shows, these dropout shows, thinking you dropping some jewels. You playing yes man every place you go to. You send a shout out like you want these people to think they know you or you know them. Man, you acting like little bro. Don't feed with that shit. Stop doing that, little brother. Don't be playing these games these other people playing. Stand up for who you want to be standing up for. Stand up for yourself. Stop trying to set these high standards for yourself because you failing. Them PCs and dropout funny as hell, face green, smiling face. Say it again. Listen to me, man. What happened to mind your own business? Say, hey, pimp name. I don't understand why they don't do that, man, because I stay trying to mind my own. You understand what I'm saying? They rile me up sometime. My boy be thinking I be getting hot. Hey, Von, but I don't be getting hot, right? This just, I'm real emanated when I get to go there, man. Right? People saying they looking at me like I'm an old man. They all try to justify going to the SYU. It ain't no justification going over there except one thing, man. Listen to me, man. I want people to understand this. You can change in prison without going to the SYU. Listen to me. You can step to your people. Say, man, I don't fuck around no more. I'm good. And if it ain't no smut on you, you gonna stay like that. You go to the S&Y yard, it's a lot of lifers, they asking lifers to go to show them that they don't gangbang. So a lot of lifers is digging deep inside of themselves and finding some strength. They find that strength they never think they had, and they go over there. Bam wouldn't have did that. That's just Bam. But I don't knock no lifer that want to come home from going over there. Who I do knock is these dudes that sitting up here telling you they were shot callers in the penitentiary. They put in work in the penitentiary, right? Suddenly they down. Suddenly they the downest motherfuckers in the. Hey, watch this, man. When you down, you ain't got to never talk about your down. Somebody else gonna validate it for you. People validate what I done did in prison. I don't validate that shit. I find it to be, I was just surviving in prison. I was just blessed to be around dudes like Cuse, Big Scorpion, Sumo on them. My Swahili name is Lil Scorpion. That means soldier. I earned that name. It wasn't just given. I'm a straight soldier. West Side, I swear I'm about to get his weird ass. Yo, I know they in here somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care about these dudes and they rhetoric. I just care about they trying to assassinate my character. It don't bother me because they don't have no power. I give myself power. The person that has power over them is me. That's why they keep my name in. That's why they clip my content. What do you think of blacks that run with Southside homies? All right, I'm answering this the best way I know how. I hope you ain't a troll and respect my honesty. I ain't got no problem with a black being in an Hispanic gang. I ain't got no problem with that. My problem is when he go to the penitentiary and he turn against his race. That's my problem. When you turn against your race with another race, that means you're trying to not be black. But other than that, I got some Hispanic, some black, let me say it right. I got some partners. I know some black dudes that's Ziggy from Eastside Wimmers. Me and him go way back. You understand what I'm saying? I got a few black partners that's in Hispanic gangs. And they was ran with the Southerners. But my personal opinion, you betraying your race. But watch this. Hispanics allow blacks that's to be a part of they thing. But when I first went to prison, white boys would hit a white boy crip. If a Mexican came there talking about he was a crip, the Mexicans got at him. You understand what I'm saying? What's up, Dewey? The Mexicans got at him. The Woods got at the Woods for doing that. So, but if it's good for them, why it can't be good for us? I was at one point in my life in the penitentiary, couldn't know what, watch this, ain't one time. Couldn't know SL white boy crip be my celly. Because I'm a black man, man. I ain't saying he can't be no crip. You just can't be my celly. You understand what I'm saying? You just can't be my celly. Corey, what's up, baby? You can walk a mile in my shoes, but you can't take a step in my feet. Say it again, right now. I like that one. My best friend used to be black when I was a kid before I essay never been racist, homie. I don't know what you mean. My best friend used to be black when I was a kid before I became an essay. Never been a racist. So before you became an essay, what's the difference? I don't understand what you're saying when you say that. So I guess that's some troll shit. So I don't understand. Facts, a white boy crip or a Mexican crip hit the line, they was taking off. Say it again, right? They must don't know their mama black, so blacks you going against your parents. Always said that. Now watch this, man. They say I talk about prison all day long. Y'all ever heard me talk about rides besides the ride in 96 in Old Folsom? In New Folsom, I was talking to 16 The Life Show. He interviewed me, I brought it up. Immediately Dubs came in there and said, oh man, Bam's lying. Didn't nobody slap a crip? Didn't no crip slap no motherfucker? We don't get dope from blacks. If that would have happened, we'd have took right off. So what happened with this? And I wish that dude would stop using Mount Conrad motherfucking name like you know him. That's how I know you steal content. Say a name that you know. You don't know these people. And he know who I'm talking about. I know he listening. He just ain't commenting, right? But listen to me. Damn near every motherfucking ride that happened in prison. I'm going to say it like this. I don't want nobody to take it away. Take misconstrue what I'm saying. 60% of the race riots was caused due to the Hispanics ain't accepting their people being wrong. The other 40% was caused based on us taking off and be doing wrong too. So I ain't never said we didn't never disrespect them. That's how things happen. Over familiarity bring about disrespect. So I knew my place. I knew my line. I knew my boundaries. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same token, a real man gonna demand his respect. He don't give a fuck who you from and where you come from. You understand what I'm saying? You get up in these dudes that is getting at me. I wasn't the first one to talk about Salinas Valley. Y'all was asking me about Salinas Valley and I didn't even know about it. I said, let me make some phone calls. As soon as I got the phone call, I went live with my thing and said that dude was lying. And suddenly I'm agitating some problems. But watch this, because he put out this lie, his people want to do this. Oh, it was a misunderstanding. He didn't mean he was misinformed. I always told you, loose lips sink ships and third parties create problems. You understand what I'm saying? So if you want to point the finger at the cause of the problem, point it at your partner. Don't point it at Bam. You understand what I'm saying? Real Inglewood moment, what's up? What's up, my black people? I'm back at it. Much love and respect, OG Bam in the chat. Right back at you. I seen my other boy up in here, man. Hog Night. OG, don't let them keyboard gangsters get your pressure up. Tell it and keep it running your show how you want. I got you. Black Warrior Spirit. What's up, baby? I knew I'd seen you. I got you, RP, Doggy Dog. You feel me? But listen to me, man. Because I gave y'all the accurate information what happened in Salinas Valley. I'm being accused of creating some ruckus. Watch this. I'm stirring the pot. What the fucking pot is I'm stirring? The pot I'm trying to stir is to stir the pot in my community for black folks to come together and say, there's no other option in our community but peace. There's no other option but to protect the kids. That's the pot I'm trying to stir. I'm trying to uplift my people. I'm a proud black man. Do I get F's for being a proud black man? No, give me A's for being proud of being black. Give me an 8% I no longer want to hurt my people. Oh, let me share this with you. The biggest threat is that if we come together, they can't get rich off our culture. Because then they won't have nothing to talk about. Nobody. And I ain't just talking about you two. See, if we stop bickering with each other, stop killing each other, and come together as one, society won't get rich off black culture. Guess who won't get rich off black culture? We are. We are black people. That's why they want to see us squabbling. You get these old filth, these house niggas, they believe what these other people are saying. That's them house niggas, man. They don't know no better. Yeah, I believe in deleting the cancer in the community. That shit must be eliminated. But I'm here to let y'all know, what's up, 69th Street? I'm here to let y'all know, man, I love being black. I love all my black women. We're the first. Everything come from us. We didn't copy nobody. They've been copying us from the very beginning. We ain't copy nobody. Stand up and be a proud teen. Look out for your queen and the teens and the kids. It's time for us to grow up. Let's stop acting immature. Let's stop acting young. Ain't nothing wrong with loving being black. If they want to say you're a racist because you love being black, well, shit, I'm finna go get some shirts and say, real racist. That's what I'm gonna get. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna tell you. You understand what I'm saying? I commend any man I see with their kids. You understand what I'm saying? I commend men that have their kids. I commend women that's taking care of their kids. I just want peace in the community. It's all our obligation to take care of the kids. It takes a village to raise a child, man, not just the parents. We got to watch out for them when the parents at work. The streets wasn't meant for everybody, man. That's why they got sidewalks. And a lot of OGs like me, we just came out that penitentiary. We just changed our way of thinking. And we changed our lives. We're not onto that negativity no more. I don't dwell into the past, man. I have fun reminiscing sometimes. That's all I got is my memory. But I'm making new memories today. I'm making new memories today. I'm making new memories. I love being black. I love being black. I don't want to be nothing else. I don't want to be nothing else, man. Y'all throw some questions at your boy, man. Throw some questions at your boy, man. Y'all throw some questions at me, man. We got 10 more minutes up here. Throw some questions at me, man. Mr. Henderson up here, proud black man. I give you A+. That's what I'm talking about. Willie up in the house. You feel what I'm saying? Throw some questions at me, man. Throw some questions at me, man. You know what I mean? I know this, y'all. Any black man that got a positive YouTube channel and you tapping in, y'all see these dudes trying to assassinate their character, feed them comments that they need to be heard, that they need to read, because they gonna block them. They gonna block them. This the cold part, man. I ain't never went against my race, somebody that wasn't my kind. I ain't gonna never be a sellout. I portrayed my race by killing people in my race or fighting people in my race, but I ain't gonna never be a sellout. At one point in time, I might have been, because I was a proof slammed in a black man's body. They hate us so much in the pen, but they know and pump every Tupac song. That's what they do, man. Shit, they emulate us. They wear their pants, they call each other niggas. You understand what I'm saying? It's a goddamn shame. Every race on earth call themselves niggas. They want to be us so bad they wear their pants off their ass, because black folks started that. I ain't even, man, this dude's a troll, man. Y'all see the shit I got to go through, man. Y'all see the shit I got to go through. Y'all see the shit I got to go through, man. This is the shit we got to go through. Dude, I ain't never seen you on my show. And you just come with some negative shit. You just come with some negative shit, man. What would be the original saying to bring everyone together, all sides? Well, what would their initiative compromise of action within the community take? Check this out, JC. When I tried to get that town hall meeting a few months ago, man, if brothers would have showed up that said they would have showed up, we'd have had the first dialogue about trying to have some form of peace. Now, peace can happen. Peace is not a dream, it's a reality. It's a reality. Keep ignoring the trolls. I'm gonna do that too, Compton Girl, you know that. Peace is not a dream, it's a reality. But most people are afraid of peace because they're afraid of putting work in to get to peace. If we know the cause of our problem, we definitely know the solution to our problem. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm willing to put the work in. I'm willing to go in any neighborhood and pave the concrete. I feel safe. I ain't disrespecting nobody on YouTube. I ain't disrespecting no gangs and none of that. I know enough people where I can go in these neighborhoods and be able to talk to people. I'm gonna get that skill. My partner Willie was there. And we all gonna do that. OG Bam has a relationship with Northern Jama and Kumi Blacks. Watch this, man. Bouncy Brown was considered like my big homie. Dadishi, Roy Smith. I got a relationship with some Jamas out there for real. I'm cool with Jama and Kumi up there, man. I remember when Mousy started Kumi. I was in Old Folks with Mousy Brown. I was in Tracy with Mousy Brown. I was in New Folks with Mousy Brown. That was my big homie, rested in peace. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this, man, because I was a Crip, didn't mean I ain't have other friends. Now, I ain't saying this to you. I want the world to know this. I was a black man in prison. My big homies named laced me. So if I'd have been stuck on Crip in prison, I wouldn't be talking the way I'm talking. I'd be out here gangbanging. I have my pants hanging off my ass. I didn't go to prison and got dumber. I went to prison and got sharper. You understand what I'm saying? I was a dummy by going back and forth to prison. Only been 2 times, right? But I always do long ass stretches. Stretches, man. Peace to the original black guy, contraband, showing and proving the black man is God, separating from the devil, and respecting and loving your own community. Peace, man. Hey, watch this, man. I remember when my community was cool, people can fall asleep with their doors on. I remember playing on the streets, past the street lights, and didn't have to worry about a drive-by shooting. What's up, Mr. Reggie Lawrence? You understand what I'm saying? OG Bam, did you do time with Monster Cody? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. What Monster Cody, man? A whole lot of niggas, a lot of gang members couldn't even write a book, get it published. It's because of Monster they accepting these dudes that write books. Listen to me, man. Sadiq, that was one of my comrades. You understand what I'm saying? See, I'm not ashamed to say I was CCO in prison, the Solidarity Crip organization. We wasn't nothing but revolutionary, but we was Crips, but we was for our blackness. We was Crips, though. So I got friends that's Damus, Kumi, Jama, Emmy, Serenos, NLs, Northerners. I got friends in each organization because it wasn't personal, it was business. It wasn't personal, it was business. Listen to me, man. I done had dialogues like I'm having on here with Southern Mexicans. I done had, damn, man, if you don't like what's going on in my community, I know you don't like what's going on in your community. What we gonna do to save our community? See, I welcome any positive Mexican on my show. You understand what I'm saying? As long as he ain't a dropout. Because I don't never hear the dropouts talking about peace. Only thing I hear them talking about is De La Raza. As soon as Bam want to talk about blackness, they want to be mad. Ain't that crazy? Nah. Y'all hear me saying I want peace for the Hispanics in the community. I don't want to see us go, watch this, man. I don't wish nobody to be fighting up in prison. I got homies up in prison. I want them to come home. I don't want them to catch another case or be a victim. You understand what I'm saying? I don't wish violence on nobody. That comes from these weak-minded ass people who ain't never been to prison. And the ones that say they was there, that they ran from their race. They ran to represent their race. They ran to a yard that they didn't think was gonna have no drama. Then it started having drama. You got a whole lot of misfits that tucked their tail. They went over there, watch this. They went over there doing the same shit they was doing on the main line. What they ran from, they started doing on the PC yard. Prussian motherfuckers, starting a gang and shit. And 85% of the yard is them, not us. So don't get mad at me because I tell the truth. This ain't race shit, this real shit. You understand what I'm saying? But as soon as I tell my people to stay down, y'all stay handling y'all business behind that wall, I'm institutionalized, I'm racist. But every Hispanic channel talk about how that blacks was victims. This dumbass dude said I was victimized by him. Man, that dude better hurry up and get up on OG Bam. Please do, dude. You understand what man, check this out, man. It ain't in me. It ain't in me to go to that Edison White yard. And that Bam. No, not me. I stayed down for my crown, man. You understand what I'm saying? Men do what they want to do. Busters do what they can. You feel what I'm saying? Men do whatever they want to do. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't trying to hear that, OG. So say it again. Watch that. You feel what I'm saying? As an individual from Inland Empire, a lot of people didn't accept or understand our politics, but the CNB come together under our banner for many reasons. Say it again, man. That's what they don't get either. That's what they do not get either, man. They're afraid. And when I say afraid, the blacks come together, I ain't talking about the black gangs. I don't even know why this dude said that in the comment to me. That's why I said regular. He said it was regular black folks. Bloods and Crips in prison come together. We all come together under that banner when it's race shit. I ain't never been on no yard in prison. And another race hit another brother and get it take off. George Jackson said, for every one of us get hit, 10 of them must go down. That don't always happen, but it's some form of retaliation. This dude, watch this, man. This dude said himself, I commended that dude. He don't even know Papa C, but he said Papa C name because I'm the one said his name. He said, I commend Papa C for doing that. If he wasn't a dropout, he wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say that. He wanted to believe his homie made a mistake. Misinformed. All right, since you was misinformed, what's the new information your people gave you? Because you ain't talked about that shit yet. I'm being accused of being a liar. Man, I wouldn't give a fuck how many years that buster ass dude did on the level 4. I'm going by what come out of his motherfucking mouth. He said he was out of state. You understand what I'm saying? Hoes, and when I say hoes, I ain't talking about women. Hoes just be hoes. They want to steal other people's content. I don't give a fuck who you married to. I don't give a fuck what color your wife is. Everybody finds somebody to love. That shit don't mean nothing to me. That man trying to make me look like I'm a motherfucking racist, and I know I'm not a racist. You understand what I'm saying? But watch this. If he want to continue believing that, he can. I love being black. I'm gonna stay down for my race. Cause you ran from your race, it don't mean I got to run from my blackness, cause it ain't in me to run from black, baby. I ain't gonna run from this blackness, man. Ain't no running in me, man. I run to it. I don't run from it. I don't care about all this. Watch this, man. I block them from my shows. They come up with new titles. Create trolls. OG Bam, I usually watch KL Mac channel, but really starting to enjoy your message channel. Never banged to live in LA. Enjoy hearing you all story. Thank you, brother. Thank you. But listen to me, man. I ain't no racist, man. I got Hispanic partners, man. Hispanic cousins. My step grandkids is half Hispanic. Now you come fuck with them, you'll see me back in prison. You fuck with Noah. You fuck with EJ, I'll be back in prison. Listen to me. Yeah, I'll be back in prison. You fuck with my grandsons. You understand? And I'm a hell of a granddad. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just trying to live a positive. I'm trying to be a better uncle than I was a better brother. I wasn't a good brother because I was in prison. I wasn't a good uncle because I was in prison, but I ain't been in prison. I ain't gonna be in prison for my great nieces and nephews. I want to know them by face, going and see them in person instead of seeing them on a picture. Because I was in prison a lot longer with my little cousins and nieces and nephews live. Today I'm out. Today I go to family functions, eat good food, enjoy life. I go see some of my friends. Happy birthday to my big sister, Lily Mae, man. She turned 70 years old a couple of days ago. You understand what I'm saying? So people need to understand, man. I just love me some Bam, and I love being black. I just want my community to be better than it ever been. And I want to play a role in getting it better. Because I want my community to be better, and I want to play a role in my community being better. Don't mean I'm a racist. It means that I'm just a proud black man. I'm pro-black. I'm black conscious. I just try to put things in the G perspective. I'm not checking anyone. I'm asking you to check your motherfucking self, because you fuck with me, you're going to wreck yourself. That's it, and that's all. Let them know about that blackness. Say it again, Yvonne. I'm not here to do none of that other shit. I'm not here to antagonize or instigate, none of that. That's what you people do. You understand? Happy birthday to Lily Mae. That's what I'm talking about. Lily Mae, they saying happy birthday to you. But listen to me, man. My journey has been good. I've been accepted this bittersweet life, man. I've been accepted. I've been to the end of the rainbow. I can kick the kettle over. Wasn't no motherfucking gold at the end of the rainbow. I ain't waiting on another man's losses to be my riches. The scratch off a hungry man plate, there's no importance to me. I'm out here to get mine. You understand what I'm saying? I want to do better, and I want my community to do better. I want my people to do better. We're our own worst enemies. We cause more problems amongst ourselves than anybody else. And while we're doing something to each other, we allow these outsiders to come in and manipulating us and doing it to each other too. That's them sellout niggas. You understand what I'm saying? So black men, stop allowing yourself to get befriended by a snake. Snakes come in all forms, shapes, and fashion. God put people in your life for reasons, not for seasons, for reasons. Always remember, man, you got action at choosing your friend. Choose your friend the right way. Don't choose your friend based on the contents of his pocket or the change he got around his neck or how many tattoos he got on him. Choose your friend by the measurements of his contents of his heart. I'd rather have loyalty than love. Because if you give me your loyalty, I'm going to get your love and your respect. Respect is earned. It ain't just given. We got to teach these little kids how to start respecting adults. And I ain't talking about the kids in elementary. I'm talking about you immature ass kids that don't know your place, and you in your 30s, on your late 20s, you don't know your place. You want to challenge grown people. You ain't lived long enough. So you calling me grandpa? Hope you live for somebody can call you that. That's what they used to tell me. Man, better hope you live that long. See, somebody told me I wasn't gonna live to see 18. Man, I'm about to be 63 years old in 2 months. God got me on earth for a reason, man. And I'm finally realizing my purpose. My purpose is to share content of my life, shed some light on my life to save somebody else's life for making the same mistakes I made. Now, if you ain't with it, hey, man, check this out. Thumbs down to you busters, man. That's simple as that. No disrespect intended, but bam, call the ball, and strike the strike. You understand what I'm saying? OG Bam, what was the first prison ride and why it started? The first prison ride I was in, man, was at Tracy. White boy stabbed one of my comrades, Tim. Or we tore that motherfucker up. We tore that motherfucker up. We had them white boys jumping off that second tier. Listen to me, I never was in a ride in LA County Jail. Never. So when I was in LA County Jail, blacks and Mexicans used to gamble against each other. But yet this dude, this buster, said it'd been like racial shit in LA for years. All my life he was trying to put it. He ain't never been to LA except riding through, probably going to do the penitentiary on the freeway. But my first race ride was with some white boys. That's how I ended up sitting next to Q's, going to Folsom. I got to Folsom, and it wasn't none but race shit. I wasn't on that blood shit no more. If you was white and you was Mexican, you was the police, you was my motherfucking enemy. That don't mean I'm a racist. You understand what I'm saying? You was just my motherfucking enemy. You was against me. And by any means necessary, I was going to try to defeat your ass. Yeah, they got some wins. We do too. Don't no one organization run California prisons, man. Now you hear this buster say, oh, this, and he say that, but he ain't never been to California. He going by some shit on some DC boys he reading on YouTube. The only reason DC's is so thick in the federal penitentiary is everything in DC is federal. So if California was in the federal, all federal, who the fuck do you think would be running the feds? See, this is what people don't get. Crips was his biggest hinder in prison. Mexicans is his biggest hinder in prison based on what the ideologies are. Bloods is their biggest hindrance in prison. Every organization is their own bitter enemy. Big, their own hindrance, I mean. When I was in prison, man, the drama was in the shoe. It wasn't always on the main line. And when I said on the shoe, yeah, we'll spear each other and do all that. Throw zip guns and blow darts at each other, all that, right? But when you went to the yard, you was cleaning up your backyard. Because you went to the yard only with your people. I'm gonna tell you something else I don't like when people be going on. Stop saying Hoovers ain't Crips if you ain't never been in a motherfucking game. That's what hurts me a lot about YouTube. You get these dudes, man, I can speak on whatever the fuck I want to. Don't want nobody speaking on you. No, you can't speak on gang shit if you don't know nothing about gang. You can't Google that information. The best motherfucker to give you gang shit, if you want to know some gang history, go to Kev Mack show. You want to know how Crip living, listen to me, Gangsta Melly Mel and Kev Mack. In cartoon. Other than that, shut the fuck up. Talk about that cologne shit you be doing. Cause you don't watch this, man. Half of you dudes that speak on gang shit ain't nothing but master manipulators, and y'all trying to see people go at each other. And the brothers that's doing that right along with these dropouts, I don't know what to consider you as, a sellout or a buster or a mark. You got to call your own thing. Give yourself your own title. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't never told a brother to pull up on you. I always advocated, man, y'all ain't got to do that. Y'all ain't got to do that. Hey, man, that dude, you lost points going on the Rat Show. You went on a piece of shit show and talking about you defending me. You can't defend me. I'm not your child. Defend your child. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need a motherfucker that's lesser than to defend anything about me. My actions defend me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a firm and a true and a real black man. I'm a Crip second. And I'm a real one of them when I was gang banging. I gave it my all. I was willing to die for being a Crip, dude. I don't know about some other dudes, but when I represented my hood, man, I was willing to die for this. And when I got onto them level 4 yards and got black conscious, I was still ready to die for it. Because when I moved like a black man, but I moved like a Crip too. So people need to start understanding. Ain't nobody advocating gang shit. People's advocating trying to save people's lives. That's why we need to focus on reparation. You feel what I'm saying? I know that's right. You know, so people need to understand, man. Your first interview with Kev Mack, great front hood history. Thank you, brother. Thank you. That's what some of these dudes need to go check Bam out. Why they need to talk all that shit. We need to have a march to Sacramento and ask about them reparations. Say it again, man. Say it again. I thought they wanted to give us that shit, but they've been bullshitting. They need to give it to us. You understand what I'm saying? They need to give it to us. But hey, man, I've been here an hour and a half. I'm tired. Got to get in the shower. And as always, man, whenever I can talk to y'all, some black people, JC singing them, black folks give me a whole lot of love and courage and strength. Hey, I love being me, man. I love being black. Hey, baby, they know what they told you. They love you, OG Bam. Love you, hey, man. Don't run from it, run to it. Let's eliminate ourselves from the bullshit. Let's start supporting each other and loving each other. You see another black man or woman, extend your salutations, hug them, let them know that, hey, it ain't no such thing as a regular black or irregular black. Either you black or you're not. That's it. Peace. I love y'all.